Hello. So today is Monday, the 27th of January, 2025, and I'm going to be doing the astrology readings from today up until the 2nd of February. How's your day been? How are you? I hope you're all doing okay. If you have any questions for me, please leave them in the comment section. I'd love to hear back from you. And there's a few things that are going on at the moment. I'm starting a new psychic development course. It's a 10-week course, and it will be starting on Monday, the 3rd of February. So if anybody would like to join in, these are what's going to be happening within the course. So you've got oracle and angel card readings, building up your clairvoyant abilities. Body scanning, so that's being able to see ailments in the body, heal auras, and also build up protection around yourself and others. Timeline readings, decision making, love life readings, layouts, and advance your psychic gifts. Angels is all about, your guardian angel, archangels, so feeling the difference in the energies of the archangels. We've also got practice mediumship, channeling, automatic writing, and giving proof of life after. Tarot techniques. So I'm going to be revealing some more techniques, some more ways of using the cards to give your clients a better understanding of their life. And then I'm going to be doing kind of surprise class in between that. So I'm not going to be revealing what that is until the actual class. Elements and elementals. So, all the magical side of things. So, and also, power animals and that sort of thing there. Scrying, transfiguration, and a very light trance, work as well. And also progression. So instead of regression, we're going to go forward in time. So if any of those classes sound like something that you would want to join in with, it's on Mondays, and it is it's every Monday, and it's at 7:30 p.m. UK, 2:30 p.m. Eastern, 11:30 a.m. Pacific time. I am going to be starting classes for more for the Americans, really, because I know that there are I've been told there are lots of people who, because of work commitments, they can't come to these psychic developments, because in America it's it's during the day. So I'm going to be starting up some classes. It will be at least once a month, maybe more than that. Some classes that are going to be more of the the evening. So it'll be kind of like 1:30 a.m. For me in England, and I think that works out. I think 8:30 p.m. I think that is. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to be doing that. So and I'm hoping that that's going to help other people. Yeah. Also, we've got more psychic events. So I did an event tonight. We was at the Royal Oak in Blean. It was a very busy event. We enjoyed it very much. Thank you to the landlord and landlady there. These are free entertainment nights. So your local pub basically just invites us on a night that is nothing happening. So their restaurant happened to be closed. So we used the restaurant area, and we set up tables, and we did one-to-one readings and brought in a crowd of people that wouldn't normally come out and have a drink on that night. So it's a win-win situation. The clients got a reading, one-to-one reading with our psychics, and that was £15 for 20-minute reading. So yeah, it's good. So we've got our next one is Wednesday the 29th of January, Wednesday the 29th, and that is going to be at the Bell Inn, and that is in Shepherdswell near Dover. Okay, the Bell Inn. The postcode is CT157LG. Okay, and that's at 7 p.m. start. Okay, so there's different readers there. We've got a reader who does pendulum readings and also balancing the chakras. We've got mediumship, which is contact from spirit. We've also got a reader who does a mixture of the two. So my Patreon meeting is Thursday the 30th of January. So I'd love to see you guys there. You can join Patreon for as little as $1.11 a month. Works out around 88 pence. You can also support Greg on his Patreon. It's like a membership, and each tier you get something else. So you can support him on patreon.com/in5D. Okay, mine is Psychic Alley and his is in 5D. So, all right, so that's the announcements done. Let me put this over there. Okay, so we've got exciting things to be announcing. Greg and I both been working very hard on different projects, and they're very soon going to be combining and branching out. So I'm so proud of Greg, and I know that he's very chuffed with what I've done as well. So yeah, together we're going to expand in 5D. We're very, very excited. Okay, more about that to follow. Okay, so we're going to be doing, my guides and I, it's going to be the earth signs first this week. So it'll be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, fire signs Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, air signs Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, and finishing off with the water signs Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancerians. So that's going to be the order. So let's go. Let's get into this. So now I don't know if the internet here is a bit choppy, but obviously it's StreamYard. This is going to be the last week that I'm going to be using StreamYard, because I think we're bouncing over to, I think it's called Streamlabs, I think it's called. So we're going to be going there. Okay, so let's move straight into Taurus. Okay, let me try and find Taurus. There it is. Okay, so Taurus, this is the 27th of January to the 2nd of February. Okay, so I want to give an emotional energy. Okay, so what is going to be happening emotionally for Taurians? I'm going to say that my guides deliberately put in messages for whoever is watching. So this would be including, okay, you, even if you're not a Taurus, because you're watching, there'll be some message that will benefit you. Okay, so I'm just going to see what the emotional messages are. Right, so we've got the abundance. Okay, so there is something about getting the balance of money, balance of love, balance of commitment, having things being fair. Okay, so that's going to be one of the big lessons that you're going to be having to learn, Taurians. Okay, so it's like, how much is everything about having money come in, or do I give out as well? So I do feel as if someone's asking you to be kind, caring, and maybe do something that doesn't cost them anything. Got itchy nose. So I feel as if there is it's a big lesson, and you know, now whenever in my experience I've you know, and I come across someone who say psychic development wise they haven't got the money for classes, I just say come anyway, don't miss out if you haven't got the money. And or I you know, offer low moneyed readings and things like that. I do that, sometimes free readings. And you know, people have said in the past, why do you do that? You need, you know, if you're kind of skint, you need the money. But what I'm going to say is the energy that flows through you, it comes back threefold. Helping other people, definitely the energy, the universe likes that very much. So I think it's going to be one of your lessons. The other lesson that you're going to be learning this week, Taurians, is about communication. It's about the flow of communication back and forth and the need for transparency with this person that suddenly the communication has gone a bit haywire, and you're needing them to explain what's happening. Otherwise, you're going to feel very isolated and there's insecurity there. Now, if you're the one that's backing away, then you would expect your loved one to feel kind of put out. Okay, let's see what else we've got. All right, so we have the most sarcastic card in the deck, the Three of Swords. It just means deal with it, get on with it, deal with it, sort it out. You know, there's no time like the present time to get this done. Your psychic intuition is going to be kicking in, knowing something, not knowing how you know it, you just know. So there's a gut feeling involved with your decision making. Okay, and you've also got the Five of Cups. Now those cards together are indicating that try not to go too much within, try not to get too depressed or too kind of upset regarding the lack of communication and, you know, the mind games and everything and all of this kind of you know, changeable energy. Try not to get too het up about it. I do feel as if it's a temporary situation that will clear itself up very soon. Okay, so by the time you've kind of got annoyed about it and upset, it's kind of died off and you kind of know what everything was about now. Okay, so short quick readings this week, I'm afraid, but that is what I see for Taurus. So let's have a look on the Virgos out there. Okay, what do you want to say to the Virgos? Okay, so the emotional lessons that's going through this week, it's about trying to find your peace and tranquility, trying to find something that makes your heart sing and brings you joy. It's very, very important. And this might mean that you've got to take leadership in order to find that peace. So sometimes you might have to, you know, say no to people who are trying to encroach on your time and your space a little bit too much. You know, sometimes it can be a time that you feel that you need, you know, just to go within yourself and have that space. So there's something about peace and tranquility and taking leadership. Okay, so what else have we got for Virgos? Okay, so I've got the Ten of Cups, which is about tens of completion cards, and this indicates that you've done something really positive to do with healing of yourself, going within yourself and understanding your you know, if there's anything that needs healing, if there's anything that needs addressing to do with your personality or emotions, then you're definitely addressing that. And this card is saying, well done, congratulations. We're very, very pleased about that. 2 10s here. So another 10 indicates that's the 10 of wands. So that is indicating that you are understanding that you cannot take on as much as perhaps you did in the past, that this is really important, that you kind of stagger, big events or commitments, that everything's not all at the same time, because otherwise you do feel as if you are overwhelmed. And this will bring you that tranquility then that you have always wanted. I'm seeing that somebody, the Six of Cups there, I'm seeing that somebody has been kind of pulling away from you, and you've noticed that their emotions are a little bit kind of out of alignment with you, and you're going to be questioning that, finding out, what's going on with you. Do you need to talk? Is there something that have I done something to upset you? I feel that this will be cleared up soon. Let me go into it in more detail. Okay, this is regarding a mother figure, motherly character. Sometimes it can mean pregnancy, nurturing, and feeling as if I'm isolated, maybe feeling rejected, or somebody around is feeling rejected. There's going to be one of those, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do this now. And this is about kind of taking a leap of faith and not backing down. So there's definitely some very big announcements and spontaneous things. And I feel as if some are linked with travel, and some are linked with, pulling away from people that you would normally, push towards. Okay, so there you go. There's usually a theme that runs through, all of these readings every week. So I think we've got one kind of coming up now, haven't we? Okay, I want to apologize that I didn't do astrology readings last week. Sometimes my health just doesn't let me, and so I do apologize. I don't mean to let anybody down, and I know people look forward to watching these. So yeah, just I'm here now, and I enjoy doing them very much. So okay, so that was what I got for Virgos for the 27th of Jan through. So Capricorns now, 27th of Jan through to the 2nd of Feb. Okay, emotionally, this is what's happening. Okay, so we have the letting go card. Okay, so the letting go card is a time to say, I think I'm done. My best is just not good enough. You've made that abundantly clear. And I'm going to have to step back. I'm going to have to, pull away. So I feel as if there is a lot of, it's like big emotional distractions. Okay, so like you're trying to concentrate on, life and concentrate on this and that, and you're not being able to because of all this confusion of emotions. And so that's why you've said, I'm done now. Okay, I'm not going to play your game. So this is happening. I feel, we've got the theme, haven't we? And the theme is mind games, about mental kind of emotions up in, it's like the deep feelings and the emotions bubbling up. So that is very, very clear. The other emotional card, inspiration. Sometimes we can get inspiration by, something that we read, something that we've heard. Sometimes it can be from our spirit guides, our loved ones, who give us some insight into, maybe you should deal with it like this, or, maybe you've learned a lesson from that. Things are becoming a lot clearer. Okay, so what else do they see going on with Capricorns? Right, so Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is go, go, go. Everything is going in the right direction. I feel this is to do with your ambitions, your motivation, and you are not even looking behind in the slightest, because everything is moving quickly. Okay, so to do with your, this can be life path, this can be your job, this can be your career, this can be a project that's going really well. This can be just that you are, you know, ready to move on in life as it is. Now you have the King of Pentacles. Now, King of Pentacles is always kind of in my readings, my self-employed card. It's my card that is saying that, you know, there is money to be had by working for yourself, or by creating a business, or branching off. If you aren't doing that self-employed, then this could mean that you are climbing that ladder of success, or you've stumbled into a way of earning more money. Okay, it's alongside the Nine of Wands. Now, as one door in your ambitious life, in your fired up life, as one door tends to kind of like get pushed shut. Sorry. This is definitely playing up tonight. So anyway, as one door shuts, like an opportunity stops, another one opens, and that other one that opens is the right way forward. So I feel that there's going to be some blockages, you know, unexpected blockages to do with, you know, jobs, money, ambition, projects. And then all of a sudden, everything just goes forward in another direction, and nothing's stopping you. Go, 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 rushing ahead, rushing forward. And the inspiration just livens up. So it's a bit like pulling back like a bow and arrow. Do you know what I mean? So you pull it back and then you just launch it. Okay, so there you go. That's what I have for Capricorns. So Leos. Okay, Leos emotionally. Oh, this card just didn't want to go in. Okay, so the higher mind. So it's time to listen to your higher self. It's time to go with what is. It's like when something comes up in your thoughts and in your mind, it comes up over and over again. That is definitely, everything is correct. All right, so whether or not other people can take it or not is another thing. This happened to me tonight when we're doing psychic readings. Okay, there was this one lady, and it's so frustrating, it really is, because our guides know more sometimes than the person having the reading. And that sounds crazy, I do understand. But it's later on that the penny's going to drop, and then they go, oh yeah, or they get confirmation that you know, their Uncle Joe or whatever did like cricket, or did like what you're saying. So but they're asking you to stand your ground. If you know that you're right, you might have a psychic message, and 3 times it's given you that information, then trust your guides. Okay, the higher mind. Oh my God, look at that, I can't make this up. And then the next card out is trust. Can you see that? Trust. So, you know, we sometimes have to, you know, believe in ourselves and believe in our spirit guides. Okay, because they do know more than we do. Okay, so if someone's asking a question and you get the answer there, the chances are you're right. They're right. Okay, let's see what else we've got for Leos. All right, so we've got a bit of a sulker. Okay, the Princess of Wands. We're linking it with a large amount of money and a new job. Okay, new job, new money. Okay, and someone who feels as if they're not getting a fair share, or they've been kept out of this. It's like, you know, that should be mine, or where do I fit in regarding this money and security? So watch out for somebody who's not impressed. Okay, and you get ready for this money to be coming through to you. That could be security within a new job. That could be an opportunity within a self-employed business. But look, you've got the ace. Ace is always the beginning of, okay, sorry, ace is the beginning of, okay, new start, new money. And then the 10 is like, this is like keeping it basically and being better off financially. Okay, so they're really good cards. And there seems to be a person who's kind of a bit of a fly in the ointment, so to speak, regarding your happiness. So there you go. That is what I get for lovely Leos. Sagittarius. Okay. Okay, so there's going to be a strong recognition of a past life energy between yourself and somebody very significant in your life. Now, sometimes that can be a lovely, fluffy, past life. Sometimes it's wonderful, and sometimes it's where that person is a complete pain in the ass, and they are in your life to cause you stress or to cause you upset. Okay, so past lives just remind us of the story. Does that make sense? And this story continuing in this lifetime. Okay, so we do have the success card, which is indicating that there is a storyline from your past lives that is playing in this lifetime that is going to be successful. So this is getting somewhere with it. So sometimes we have to make amends because maybe we was an arsehole in a previous life and they're the arsehole now, or it can be vice versa. We don't know. But yeah, there's some things being cleared up to do with past life energy, which is kind of nice. It's what you want. I've got Sagittarius moon in my chart, so yeah, so this is for me as well. So the magician says we've got this, to me feels as if there's a lot of spirit contact, spirit guides. There's you know, it's like feeling not alone, okay, in regarding to your spiritual and your the depth of character that you are. And this is basically indicating that there's somebody from the spirit world who just wants to communicate with you and does want to be that you know, your tools basically to get the job done. Now look, there's in the magician card, you've got all the tools. You've got a cup, pentacle, wand, and sword, which means that you are more than capable of cutting through the bullshit. You're more than capable of earning the money that you want, or being that fired up energy, or dealing with the emotions. So they're saying, don't believe for 1 minute that somebody can get the better of you unless you let them, okay? Because they can't. So we have got the Ace of Pentacles again. So financial security is coming. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. That can be job, promotion, extra responsibility within a job. It can be you starting something, a business. It could be you selling something and getting some extra money in. Now, the Fool card comes along because it seems as if this money is going to be quite out of the blue or sudden. Okay, it's like spur of the moment. This is what's happening. Great, happy days, and you know, just being joyful about it. But you know, it's a quick turnaround linked with money, work, career, life path. You know, and good news. Yeah. Thumbs up from the spirit world. So there you go. That is for. Okay. So Aries now. Okay, Aries, you have a vision of where you're going in your life. You know the direction, or you will do this next week. It's like the somebody indicates maybe what they're doing. They indicate you know, just how excited they are about doing their journey. Okay, and you're basically saying, yeah, that makes sense. I would like to do that. You can see that there is spirit activity or angel activity here, assisting you on your journey. So imagine this is the end point, this is the end goal, and you're on your way and you're avoiding obstacles as well. Okay, you are. And once again, I feel as if the Ace of Pentacles again is coming up. But let's have a look at the emotional cards. So we've got the control, okay, taking back your control. Look at that. Okay, so this is definitely not the other way around where other people are controlling you. This is you taking back your control because of this card. Okay, the vision card. Okay, so it's like I don't need someone else to tell me what I should be doing or where I should be going in my life. I know now all it takes is to take control of it. Okay, so let me give these a good shuffle for Aries. Okay, so we have the Hermit. So this is to do with being alone, going within, withdrawing away. It can also mean the home. Okay, it can mean you know, changes within the home. 10 of Pentacles. Now, how often are these coming up? You've seen me shuffle these cards, okay? I'm not making this up. This is what's coming. So there's some money linked with a house coming your way, Aries. So this could be a property. This could be investment within a property, doing a property up and added value onto your home. This can be working from home and getting an extra income. Another stream of finances coming, but it's a very, very good solid card, the 10 of Pentacles. Now there is somebody around who may be being annoying because they're not allowing you to enjoy, just sort of mean your you know, your fruits of your investments. They're not allowing you to do that because they're busy throwing toys at the pram. They're busy kind of playing up or doing things to get attention, and so you're getting a little bit frustrated, I feel, with that person. And I feel that this is going to be a time of you kind of putting a hard front on and saying no more. You know, I've walked sideways around you rather than have a confrontation. But you know, when sometimes somebody does need to just be put in their place, be told what you think, or the next time that they ask, you know, you're honest with them. So yeah, that's what. So this is for Aquarians. This is the 27th of January through to the 2nd of February 2025. So let us see what is happening with Aquarians. This is all, these cards flew out. This is my son-in-law, Craig. He's doing really well on his mindfulness and his speaking his truths on TikTok. It's very good. Okay, let me just, oh, that card, look at that, just resting on my hand there. Well, that one wants to come out for sure. Okay, so we need one other card. Oh, and that one just wanted to come out. Oh, we got three. Okay, so these are the emotional lessons that you're going to be kind of facing this month. Okay, sorry, this week. Okay, 27th of Jan through to the 2nd of Feb. Okay, so we've got the dark story. So this is about how you can choose your life so far. So you can choose to look at your life and see all the success stories that you have, all the things that you've achieved. Again, all odds, or you can see that, you know, nothing's going right and you're sick of it. So that's where the dark story comes in. How do you want your life to be? Counting your blessings. We then have this one, which is beautiful, because this indicates that you are in communication with a higher energy. Now, that higher energy can be, some people call it God, some people call it spirit guides, universal energy, law of attraction. So whatever is going on is really, you're really focused and bringing it in, which is great. Now, there is something that you're finding it difficult to move on with, because I feel as if you're still holding on to pain, to anger, to upset. Now, this could be anything from a fallout that you might have had a while ago, and that could be a friend, family member, or something, but there's something that you still haven't been able to let go of and move forward with. And that is it's a tricky one. Okay, it's affecting you. All right, so let's have a look and see what the tarot want to say now. Okay, so we've got the High Priestess. So this indicates secrets or secretive behavior. It could be that you really don't want to upset anybody else by telling your story, or, you know, letting anybody know why you're kind of holding back. You know, it's like it's just something you're working through. They're just saying, you know, don't worry, it is fine. You know, by the time that you have kind of, you know, worked your way through this, you know, you don't really want to upset everybody around you, all your loved ones, whilst you're going through that, because it could be just you know, water off a duck's back is gone. Okay, so we have the Prince of Pentacles, and you are working very hard. Now, this is a plodder energy. Okay, it's like, I'm getting there in my own time, don't nag me and don't tell me what to do. So I do feel as if you're being your own boss of a certain extent. And this being your own boss is really benefiting you, because I feel that you are, it's like being self-employed but employed at the same time. So you're enjoying that kind of energy where you feel secure. There is somebody around you here who is, I feel as if they need to say something, or they need to kind of speak out. It can be you needing to speak out, but we've got that I'm not talking card. So are you, you know, is there something that needs to be discussed? And if it is affecting your life or affecting your loved ones' lives, perhaps you're more snappy than usual, then it's worth talking about. But like I said, I feel as if you're going to come full circle and say it's not worth talking about because I'm going to sort it. So I know it's very complex the way they've spoken about it, but there you go. That's what I get for Aquarius. Okay, so this is for Geminis. Okay, let's have a look and see what emotions are going on with Geminis this week. Okay, so this to me says that somebody very special will be entering your life. Sometimes this can be, you know, they're coming. Be ready for them. This to me sometimes is, you know, a romantic connection, and sometimes it's just somebody very significant, somebody who has got the answers to the questions, or has got the key to getting exactly what you've wished for, what you've asked for. Sometimes there are like earth angels that come in that give you these kind of wonderful exchanges of energy, okay, for no reason whatsoever other than that they were here to help you. Okay, so watch out for that. Now we do have the true love card, so I do feel that there's somebody here who's watching will be receiving their partner. Okay, this partner is coming to them, a wonderful partnership. Now that partnership could be romantic, or it could be in a work way, but I just feel as if be ready for them. You know, look at this. You know, it's being handed to you. It's coming. Okay, and we have the true love card. So you know, this person would be part of your soul group, a person that you would have known. Yeah, so let's have a look. And that means in a psychic way you would have known. I know you. I don't know how, but I just know you. What do the cards want to say to you? All right, so we've got the moon. Okay, so the moon can be about your psychic intuition, your psychic energy. It can also be about looking at things in kind of like the good and the bad. You know, you might have gone through this, but what have you learned from it? You know, sometimes we have to have periods in our life where it looks as if spirit have backed off and nothing's really happening or changing, and then we realize that actually that's the most time that we have gained growth and gained pure understanding of ourself, relying on just us. Now the most sarcastic card in the deck is the Three of Swords. It means get on with it, go to the heart of the matter, deal with it. So whatever that means to you, Geminis, this week, that is what that applies. The Prince of Cups. Now that's a Scorpio energy. So this could mean that there is a Scorpio around you this next week, or it can mean that you've got a sting in your tail this week, that you're being a bit defensive or feeling as if, you know, you've got to put your guard up because other people might not be as willing to help or as willing to be there for you. Maybe there's some sort of you know, guilt or pressure that you're feeling. You know, when I look at the three cards together, all I'm going to say is any true friend or true person around you won't judge you unnecessarily, won't make you feel that way, because they've got your best interests at heart. Okay, so use your psychic intuition to maybe tune into that. Okay, so send it love. If there's a fear or an anxiety, send it love, and send it to the highest timeline possible. Okay, so that's what I get for our love. So this is time for Libra, and my husband is Greg Prescott, is a triple Libra, and I've got Libra rising, so this is for me and Greg. This is also for the other Libras out there. Okay, so building up the energy in there and building up the energy in the emotional cards. So here we go. What emotional lessons are we learning next? Well, this next week, this 27th of Jan through to the 2nd of February. Okay, so this is going to be about letting go. And sometimes we're having to let go of something, someone, a situation. Okay, we're having to, or we've got the chance maybe to let go. Okay, you can see by the card, there's somebody out there who wants to let go. They've had enough, you know, and you know, that can be let go of a person, a situation, you know, drama. Anything that is no longer needed is going to be replaced with hope, dreams, and future plans. You've got the inspiration card. So this says that there's been some inspiration around you, or there soon will be, that kind of aha moment that goes, oh my goodness, this is what I've been waiting for, or this is the best solution to that problem. And so all of a sudden this starts to make sense, but it only makes sense if you are prepared to let go. Let go of the past, let go of someone, or let go of drama. Okay, it's going to be very, very strong. I'm going to give these just a one more shuffle. All right, so we have the Fool card. The Fool card is it's like stepping off the edge into the unknown. I'm doing it. I don't know why or how. I'm just doing it. This makes me feel it's the right way. There is no other direction for me. Okay, so this is very targeted, and you've made up your mind. It's from that point, it's very swift movement forward. Okay, and it's totally with that gut feeling. Okay, your spirit guides are also confirming that all the tools that you have are at your disposal, which means, you know, everything is set in place, and that is a good way. So it is definitely a yes, especially because we've got the Three of Pentacles. So if you're thinking of moving, my Three of Pentacles is always my moving card. You can see here, this is unfinished. Okay, this isn't yet finished. There is boxes here. There's a ladder here. Okay, there's all sorts going on there. So this is about building up maybe of a business as well, building up of an opportunity, or it's, you know, starting afresh somewhere else. Okay, to do with your home. Okay, so look at those cards, absolutely telling you, I think that Spirit are right on your side. You know what you're doing. Go for it. Okay, don't delay. It's time. Okay, so that's what I get for our lovely Libras and for my husband and myself. Okay, bye for now. Coming back with the what is it now? The water signs next. Scorpios, Scorpios, Scorpio. Okay, this is Rhiannon, who's a Scorpio, and for the other Scorpios out here. Okay, this is the 27th of January through to the 2nd of February. What emotional lessons are you learning this week? Okay, so the first one is about holding on. What are you holding on to and why? Are you holding on to something that you can deal with, or is there a lot of things you're holding on to that are causing you stress? Okay, and it's time to do something about that. Is there something going on there? So you know, this kind of you know, this feels as if it's not good for you. This particular holding on is not good for you. And you've done a lot of releasing in the past. You've let go of a lot of things, but there's still something that is there. Go. This something that is holding you back is causing you to have control issues, your own life, your own future. And so this is kind of like a ripple effect. Okay, if there is something that we're not dealing with, it's a ripple effect through our lives in other ways. And they're talking to me. Sorry, the internet went. This is in your capability of getting this cleared up. Okay. They're saying that there's at least somebody who's watching this who has a life of poverty. And that means you might have taken an oath, financial, like say if you was in a religious, who said sex? If you was in a religious circumstance, then you could say that you've taken a vow of and poverty. So visualize that you have cords coming from your back that are linking back to that past life. Now I want you to visualize an archangel on one side, a guardian angel on the other. Doesn't matter which way round they are. And now keep your cords in your mind. Okay, these travel back, and we're just going to cut all the way down with a violet sword, all the way down, cutting the cords away. getting rid of anything that is not wanted anymore, and healing from the inside. So you might feel a bit of emotion as this goes on, and we're going to let it go. No longer needed. You've learnt the lesson, and that's it. That's all you need. Okay, so sometimes it can be as simple as that. So see if that makes a difference. So if you've got money that just keeps dribbling through your fingers, if you've got kind of any financial issues, if you've got a love life issue that keeps recurring, does that make sense as a problem? That's usually what it means. So cut those cords. Okay, what does it mean to the tarot? Let's have a look. Okay, so we've got the Hierophant. So this is about your spiritual lessons. This is also about the wisdom that you have, linking with the many past lives that you have learned. The many past lives have indicated exactly what you're needing to do. So deep down, you would have known if you need to cut the cords. You would know if, you know, there's got to be something else that's holding me back. Okay. Well, this is an indication that yes, you've done the cord cutting, and yes, it's worked. Even if you didn't feel as if you did it, just listening to this would have cut those cords. So we've got something that is going to be very, it's like you're going to feel very chuffed, very excited, because I'm hearing the words congratulations, well done, fantastic, this is great. This can be public speaking and making an announcement. It can be making a video that's got a message, clear message out there. But this is victory. This is when other people notice as well. And it's right next to the spiritual card, the Magician, because look, it's saying that you've got all the tools to make this work. This has come up many times in the readings. So this is like between 27th of January and the 2nd of February, there is going to be recognition and reward from the spirit world, as well as somebody in person saying, I'm proud of you, well done. Okay. And you've just let go of a lot of crap that you've been bringing with you since the past life, no longer needed. You've learned those lessons. You don't have to keep learning them over and over and over again. So there you go. That is Scorpio. Okay, so Pisces. So this is myself, my mum, both Pisces, and the Pisces out there, 27th of January through to the 2nd of February. I've got a little kind of hair in my lipstick and it's really bugging me. Okay, so let's have a look. The emotional lessons that Pisces is learning is about communication. It's about getting your point across in the best way possible, in the most harmonious way, and the one that leads to less kind of karmic backlash. So if you've got something that you want to get off your chest, someone's bugged you, somebody's upset you, and you don't really want to go through the process of upsetting anybody and it causing any long-term effects, then this is your week. Okay, this is your opening this week to let that happen. So there's a lot of honesty, there's a lot of openness coming. It's going to be guided by spirit. It's going to be very diplomatic, and it's going to have, I mean, okay, so there's one person, it's not going to come out diplomatic. Most of you, yes, it will. It'll be diplomatic. It'll be exactly right. But there's one person who needs to be more abrupt. I feel as if they're going to really let loose this kind of energy, and it's going to affect people. But this sometimes can only come out this way because there has been a pressure to push it back down, push the emotions back down, and it's happened again and again and again, and somebody isn't going to be able to filter that through softly. Just need one more. Okay, so this is going to release you from a trapped feeling. It's going to make you a happier person and a more relieved person for sure. Okay, so whether you do this in a diplomatic way or not, it is needed. Okay, and this is about communication. Okay, so 27th of Jan through to the 2nd of February. What we've got is putting that hard front on. You can see that's a Cancerian energy. Now, you can see the crab there. Okay, so Cancerian energy is somebody who is feeling vulnerable, but they're putting a tough front on. They're pretending to be tougher than they are, or they are just, that's part of their personality. And I really feel as if this kind of situation is going to be building up momentum. It's going to be building up, you know, that feeling of I've got to be tough, I've got to be tough, I've got to be tough. Now, showing your vulnerability isn't a weakness. And I feel as if you guys need to be reminded this week, Pisces. So although I'm bringing up Cancerian, it's like, no, I'm a Pisces. You're going to be acting like that, or you're going to have a connection or some sort of involvement with somebody with a character who puts a hard front on. It's like they pretend that they don't care, or they pretend that they are tough enough that they're not going to get involved. But deep down, you know them, that you know that it's different. Okay. You've got that the Judgment card. Now, these, you know, there is a common theme that's definitely running this week for sure. So the Judgment is about leaving the judgment of others behind, and you can see them removing their shackles. I don't know if you can see the chains there, but those chains are off. Okay, judgment no more. Will not be judged for your criticisms, you know, for how you're feeling. Okay, I'm not going to be criticized. All right, you do you, I'll do me. That's going to be one of the situations there. Okay, so and that will release this go energy. It's like you've been held back. The release is going to be very catapulting forward, and there's going to be a lot of very exciting energy that is going to be coming up for you in the very next week, really. There's going to be some travel plans I'm seeing, going somewhere or arranging a trip. The trip might not be for this next week, but you might be booking it. Okay, it's like, yeah, I'm going to get that sorted. I'm going to book that in. So there you go. That's what I got for Pisces and for me and my mum. Okay, so this is Cancerians, and this is for my daughter Megan and the other Cancerians out there. Okay, so this is the 27th of January through to the 2nd of February. Okay, so what do they want to tell you guys emotionally? This is what's going on this week emotionally. All right, so there's going to be a very strong past life influence. So if you're wondering, what is my issue with that person? What is my issue with this situation? Why is it bugging me the way it does? Why are we falling out? I don't understand. It's all going to become very clear, or the universe is going to try and show you, okay, exactly what is going on. Now, they're asking you to trust, okay, trust in the process of, you know, the realization. So when we analyze relationships around us, we sometimes miss the point of, why is it that I can take that crap from that person, but I can't take it from them? What is it about them that really triggers me? And I feel that this is going to be a very helpful week, okay, very helpful emotionally, but it's also going to be a helpful for the relationship. It's going to heal, it's going to patch up some old wounds. I'm not going to say it's going to forget them, but sometimes we also need to do, and if you go back to, I think it was Scorpio's cord cutting, I think it was did it Scorpios. Anyway, there's cord cutting within the water signs, and it's just a little visualization, but it really works. So my biggest suggestion this week, Cancerians, is to visualize those angels either side and cut away the cords from the past, so that you are then just dealing with this lifetime's issues, and you're not bringing up unnecessary kind of judgment or upsets. Okay. You know, this can work both ways. There could be somebody who is judging you all the time, and you're trying to cut away the past life from that. Okay, so it's you know, when I do these readings, I never know if you play the lead role or whether you're playing the side role. I never know. Okay, so let's have a look and see what the tarot say. Okay, so we have the Prince of Cups. Okay, so you've had every sign so far. So Cancerians, you've had you know, this is the Scorpio, the sting in the tail. Okay, so the sting in the tail, somebody who is in a bit of a prickly mode. It could be that you feel a bit prickly. But a Scorpio energy is when you feel cornered and you have no choice but to do that automatically defensive system. So something that you are defending yourself about. You know, it's like taking offense with someone or something. You may have to give yourself that talking to and say, am I really offended? Or is this again to do with this past life stuff? You know, what is going on with me? Well, the Four of Wands is saying that judgment and that kind of tricky energy is moving on into the past, and you are very firmly set on your future, leaving that behind. It's like, it's just, you can see the focus. Sorry, that one. You can see the focus. Wands is to do with fire. So you are fired up to a certain degree of, now I know the direction I'm going here and I'm going to do it. Okay. You've then got the Seven of Cups. Now, you may, after you've dealt with letting go of any of those things, and this has come through in every one of these astrology readings, the letting go part is really strong. Once you've done that, there might be a feeling of, it's like a lull where you are quite sensitive. You're just kind of in that lethargic, I think that's the word I'm looking for, a lethargic mode, you know, not really knowing what I want to do. I'm kind of just going with the flow of life, you know, but it could be you're feeling quite unemotional. Okay. Just lethargic, you know. Processing, I think, is another good word that I'm seeing for Cancerians this week. Processing what you've done, letting go. The past is the past. The present is a gift, and that's what you're going to be experiencing life to be. There's going to be a lot of excitement, and yeah, so there's so much to look forward to. When you look around and you're feeling that gratitude of what you have right now, and those little things as well as those big things you're grateful for. So there you go. That is the readings finished today for this week. I've got some exciting news coming up very soon. Well, with Greg, we're gonna, hopefully we might do a live or something to announce it. But I've got my little part of it and Greg's got his part of it, and together it's going to be good, really, really good. So it's like we've been working as a team with trying to create this wonderful new package that goes into in 5D very nicely. So yeah, lots and lots of love. I'm going to be doing my personal readings. My work day starts now. So sending you lots and lots of love. And thank you so much for hanging out with me and being part of this, and your love. I feel you. Okay.